Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the Caramel Critic, and today I'm doing something a little different. So for those of you who don't know, in America, February is Black History Month. So I wanted to do something a little special for the month of February. So I'm going to be doing reviews on Black superhero types that you don't really hear about in mainstream media. So the first review I wanted to do to kick off this month of February is Blankman. Blankman is a 1994 film starring Damon, Wayans, David Allen Grier, and Robin Givens. It's directed by Mike Bender. So Blankman is about Damon Wayans' character, Daryl Walker, and his brother, Kevin Walker, who are being raised by their grandmother. We learn in the movie that their mother has passed away. We get to see them as kids in the opening scene, and they are reenacting the fight scenes from the classic Batman TV series starring Adam West. Then it jumps forward to when they're adults, and we see that the neighborhood that they live in is riddled with crime, and the police apparently haven't been paid in over 2 weeks, so they're not doing anything about the crime. But there is one politician who's running for mayor who wants to make a difference. And their grandmother is in charge of a chapter that is helping this politician run for mayor. Daryl works for an appliance repair store, but Daryl is sort of a genius. So he has his own inventions. He modifies appliances to make them better. There's a toaster that he's supposed to repair, and he attaches a frying pan to it with a coffee pot above it, and as the toast heats the eggs heat the coffee, and this is one of his crazy inventions. So he also created this flying flycatcher. When the flycatcher starts flying around, it knocks over these chemicals and spills stuff, breaks glass, and Daryl goes to take off his smock and he throws it over some candles by accident. And then when he turns around to pick up his smock, he sees that it did not get burned. So whatever chemicals that got spilled made the material impenetrable. So the kingpin that's in charge of the city trying to give money to the guy who's running for mayor. And this is an upstanding guy, so he doesn't want to take any money from them. So he basically kicks the guy and his goons out. And Grandma Walker, she insults this man. So later that night, he sends his goons back and kills their grandmother. So once the grandmother dies, something sort of clicks in Daryl's mind. He's very distraught at the funeral. And when they're on a train, someone tries to rob an old lady. And he actually gets up and stops this guy and gets the old lady's purse back. As they're walking down the street back to their house, he finally notices all the crime and the craziness that's been going on in their neighborhood, and he thinks there's something he should do about it. He recreates this chemical mixture and he soaks his clothes in it, and he creates this costume, and he becomes Blankman. Of course, this movie didn't win any Oscars, but it's just a great family film. It's very funny. I like the fact that it wasn't trying to be slapstick or over-the-top funny. It just seemed like this could be a real situation. This nerdy guy who accidentally discovers this formula, and he wants to do something about crime in his neighborhood. And he just takes it upon himself to help save people. And Robin Givens plays this news reporter, and she works with Daryl's brother, Kevin. He's a cameraman for the news. So Robin Givens' character Kimberly wants to interview Blankman, and Kevin sets it up to where they meet and she interviews him, but she ends up falling for him, and Daryl ends up falling for her, but as Blankman. And now the kingpin in this whole city is Michael the Suit Minnelli. He's played by John Polito. Again, he's your stereotypical villain, bad guy, the cliches, and with the great villain laugh. Oh yeah, and Jason Alexander is in this movie. He plays Kevin's sleazy boss. Very random. There's nothing new about this storyline, but it's great to see that it's not just an ordinary person that became a superhero or got these superpowers. This is a nerdy guy who you would least expect become a superhero or be brave enough to want to do something about the crime in this neighborhood. It has a lot of funny moments. I think it's a very underrated film. I didn't realize until I rewatched this how well Damon Wayans really is as an actor. He did a lot of movies, especially in the 90s. When people talk about range, he doesn't get mentioned. And I think if you watch a lot of his films, he does have a lot of range in each of his roles. From Major Payne to The Last Boy Scout to Blankman. Even when you see him on the TV show Lethal Weapon, he definitely knows how to act. I wish he stuck to doing more action roles. I actually really did like him in The Last Boy Scout and Major Payne. Also, check out the lyrics to the theme song of this movie, Superhero. I had no idea these were the lyrics. You wouldn't think a movie like this would have such poignant lyrics. Here are some of the lyrics. So if you've never seen Blankman, check it out. It's funny, it's iconic, it's a cute story. And if you have seen it, give it a rewatch. You won't be disappointed. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. The next underrated black superhero that I want to review is probably going to be Meteor Man. So keep an eye out for that video. Let me know down in the comments if you have seen Blankman, what was your favorite scene? One of my favorite scenes is when there's a bomb in the building and they use J5 to find it.
Wait a minute, how are we gonna find a bomb in this building? You can't. J5 can. I'll just switch them to anti-terrorist bloodhound bomb sniffing glow. Okay, J5. Smell the explosive. Smell the boy. Yeah, yeah. Find the explosive, boy. Go ahead, find it. Come on, go, J5. Go, boy, go. He's on it, J5.
You gotta check this movie out. It's really funny. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for when I release new videos. I have a few more coming up. Of course, we have WandaVision episode 5. And I also have Denzel Washington and Rami Malek's new movie, The Little Things. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys have a great day.